the president of the US, Donald Trump, presided over the signing of a peace deal between the president of DRC, Felix Tshisekedi, and his Rwandan counterpart, Paul Kagame, at the White House.
So much is being written and said. All of the newscasts have it at the top of the list. And they are heroes, and we want to keep it that way. Today, the United States is also signing our own bilateral agreements with the Congo and Rwanda that will unlock new opportunities for the United States to access critical minerals and provide economic benefits for everybody. And we'll be involved with sending some of our biggest and greatest companies over to the two countries, and we're going to take out some of the rare earth and take out some of the assets and pay, and everybody's going to make a lot of money.
It was a great mitigation effort by President Trump, considering the two countries, Rwanda and DRC, have been fighting for decades. In the meantime, the M23 rebels were still causing havoc in eastern DRC. And we all know that Paul Kagame of Rwanda has denied working with them or financing them, while the DRC blames or accuses Rwanda of being behind the M23 rebels. Another issue is the minerals that they agreed to allow the US to mine in the DRC. It seems that the whole deal was a business deal for Donald Trump, considering that he was happy to sign a deal that will allow the extraction of rare earth minerals in the DRC for the US industries, especially the electronic industries. Well, another issue to look at is why couldn't the two countries agree to a peace deal in an African country or even do it in the DRC? They had to travel all the way to the US for the President Trump to preside over them, agreeing to enter into a peace deal. The same could have been done in Addis Ababa, in an African Union conference. However, they chose to go to the US, clearly showing that Africans are still subservient to imperialist powers like the US and Europe, and they are more agreeable to abide or to stick to terms that are forced down their throats by the imperialist powers, especially the US. Now they have opened their countries for mining by the US, and in another setup they could have agreed to do their peace and then mine together the minerals and sell the same to the US. But now it's only the US who determine the cost of mining and the price they'll be buying the minerals. Clearly, a bad deal that will not benefit the people of DRC. However, we cannot say everything was lost, considering that we'll have peace for the first time in the DRC after several decades of war. And also Rwanda will stop being accused of fueling the war. Even in a recent interview, Paul Kagame admitted that Rwanda also has its own minerals like tin, tungsten. These are minerals that Rwanda can mine in plenty and also make great money out of it, instead of being accused of preying or trying to steal minerals from the DRC. So clearly both countries are interested in peace. It's just a matter of time to see whether they will abide by the Trump-led peace deal. And that is all. Kindly like and subscribe this channel.